is tea?
I don't know, friend.
Well, let's get into it. I'm Max,
And I'm Alicia.
and this is a I don't know friend podcast, and we about to get into some things. So you know how we like to start it off with the hot topics. So Alicia, what's the first hot topic you got for us today?
I want to talk about my girl Rihanna killing it at the Super Bowl halftime show. She did so good. I loved it. She started with my fave song, Bitch Better Have My Money. You know what I'm saying? Suspended up in the air. She looks so good. My Max is texting me. She looked pregnant the whole time.
Oh, look, I'm trying to be on the not body shaming, So I'm like, I'm gonna let her announce it. I don't want to put pregnancy on nobody that it ain't true. So I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but she is expecting, and we love it. We don't care how many babies Rihanna have.
Baby number 2. I'm gonna just go ahead and forget about getting some music. I don't even just throw it out the window.
Right. Just forget about it.
Whatever. I guess we should ain't never gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? Forget a dance hall album.
Now she did before her interview for the Super Bowl, she did say that it wouldn't be right if she didn't drop no music this year. However, that was before she is pregnant.
Baby, exactly.
Right. So unless she just loves us that much and is still going to give us the album this year, hey, we never know.
Right. Unless she's going to pull Beyonce, drop it, and do no visuals, no nothing for forever.
And just have how much
music.
That will be the talk of the world.
Listen, and I would be grateful. I would be grateful. I wouldn't even say nothing. I would thank her.
Charlemagne. Girl, Charlemagne said, I was listening to the Breakfast Club, and he was just like, if I was Rihanna, I'd drop an album with my greatest hits and say, here y'all go, leave me alone. I said, well, hold on now, Charlemagne, because she at least not, I feel like Rihanna do love her fans. However, we can get a little crazy sometimes because we just want to hear her on some music again. Right. But I don't feel like Rihanna would just do her fans like that. Here y'all go. That's not her.
In today's day where we could literally hear whatever song we wanted whenever. Back in the day,
right?
Sure, you know what I'm saying? Because you had to get the CDs together. Now, whatever song I want, boom, is right here. So I don't need all that. So
right, unless you like the Nicki and you just drop a whole mixtape album of old songs that were never on streaming platform services and have everybody in a frenzy. She can always do that too. So hey, we just throwing stuff out there, Rihanna, but she did amazing.
We're here for it. Okay?
Right.
Your birthday's about to come up too, so happy birthday. Her birthday's on Monday.
It is. I just seen that. Her birthday's on the 20th or something.
Yeah, same as my aunt. So, happy birthday, Ray. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about Busta Rhymes' weird ass. I'm going to say he's weird. He keeps getting into altercations. This man has already been in anger management twice and ain't
okay,
working.
Say what happened. Say what happened.
I don't know where he was at. Airport, somewhere he was walking out of. Some girl, lady, grabbed his ass.
It was the Super Bowl.
I don't know where it was, but either way, someone walked. He had some security, but a lady came up behind him, patted his behind. He turned around, threw a drink in her face.
Okay, the cup didn't hit her, but the liquid did splash. Now, I have two things to say. About that. You don't walk up to nobody and just touch them. That's wrong. Female or male, you don't do that. Right. Just keep your hands to yourself. However, it is a very bitch thing to do for a man to throw a drink in a female's face. I personally don't like that. He could have really did it's he just did the extreme. I mean, she should never touched him. We all know that. But However, I can say this too. We can't basically anybody could do anything to us. However, you can't tell me how I should react on what you did.
To
So I do
no,
agree with that as well. However, she's still a female. The throwing the drink was just a bit much
my
for a
issue is
male.
that
If it
he's
was a
got
female,
anger
it would
problems. This man keeps attacking people. He's a danger to us all. He fought a construction worker. He fought a gym man, like the man working behind the counter at the gym. He done fought a random
well,
man on the street.
at least it wasn't females. At least it wasn't females.
He's still a menace. Okay, he's a danger to us all. Like, I'm concerned. I don't know what he's literally been in court for these things. Like, he can't keep getting caught up like this. I'm sorry. One of these days, them white people gonna get him locked up for this. He needs to calm down. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I don't know what he's on. Literally,
if you ever, what you said?
I was saying, me and Gabby literally spent time going through all the articles. Like, when you look him up now, the only things popping up is like him in altercations. Like, that's not good, honey. I'm sorry. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. Some therapy. I'll DM you my therapist number. I'm sure she takes your insurance. Y'all can really work that out. Okay? All right, Miss Valerie. I'll give her your number.
If you ever listen to this podcast, we just want to help you.
We're just here to help. We love black men.
Period. Speaking of other drama,
all the mess
for Sean
after we stopped recording last week.
Yeah, so we're gonna pick back up basically on the DDG and Hallie and Ruby situation. So basically, come to find out, the reason why Ruby posted the DMs of DDG DMing her, saying like where she at, is she in LA and stuff like that.
Did we talk about that last week? Those didn't get posted until afterward. No,
we didn't.
Okay, yeah. Backtrack a little bit. Ruby Rose ended up posting DMs between her and DDG, him messaging her, asking where she was at and wanted to see her, and her being like, it's crazy you wanting to see me the day after you get into a fight or something like that. And so, he, of course, sees that she posts it, is like, then starts calling her an evil bitch, which, was she an evil bitch 2 days ago when you was trying to get up in them drawers? I don't think so.
Hello.
But all right. Then, of course, our little cousin, Hallie, she's sticking beside her man. And she's what, 21, 22? How old is she? I think she's 22. I can't not say I wouldn't have done that at her age. So I'm not mad at her. What I would coming to her, I feel like I'm a big cousin. This ain't the move, babe. Leave him now. Leave him now.
And I'm gonna piggyback on that too, cause so I did look it up. She is 22. She was born in 2000. Okay. I didn't know she was that young, actually. So what I would say is I was doing not the most smartest things at 22 as well with relationships. So that I do understand. I'm not even going like make her to be like the dumb girl. I'm not going to do her like that because she's growing. She's young. She's still growing. Mm-hmm. So, but what I will say is, looking at it from my point of view now, I'm 25. I'm looking at it like, sis, leave him. Leave him.
He's a clout chaser.
Leave him, sis, because leave him.
He literally said something about, basically that tweet was just because he wanted to get like 1 million followers on Twitter.
I was just going to say that. I was just for him to say he want this amount of followers. So you was willing to throw your girlfriend who's shown you stuff you ain't never seen before, and that came out of your mouth, DDG. For you to say that, you can't. Hallie's young. She'll learn. She'll learn. And it's just painful to watch. I will say that because I don't want her with him no more. Like, it's just like ill. Like, you don't deserve to be at the Little Mermaid premiere.
Not at all.
You deserve to be at home.
Like
Now,
we said.
Hallie, I will say this. I'm going to give you a little advice. If you ever listen, DDG is the type, leave him at home, sis. He don't get those privileges. Show him that, yes, I have a life too, and your life is I'm pretty sure. I know DDG probably have, I know he has a good life. That YouTube money is good. But
Right.
he don't have Hallie money.
He's
Hallie
not
money is
in them circles that she's in. He's in
He's
YouTube
not
circles.
in
He's
those
in
circles.
internet circles. She's in real life, baby. She's
right.
Beyonce is her mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are not the same.
She's on a different level.
Very. You know what I'm saying?
Beyonce is her mentor at 22 and not even before 22.
No, for
She's
real.
not on the same level as Ruby.
You know
I'm sorry.
You are very much Applebee's. She's very much Ruth Chris. So I really need you to recognize that. Okay.
Okay, so get into Krishan.
Yes. So apparently Krishan kind of hyped up Ruby to go ahead and post the DMs. She kind of hyped her up to do it. Basically, like, if you're gonna speak on it, speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go in if you're gonna go in. Which, not the worst advice. You know what I'm saying? As the messy friend, I can't say I wouldn't have said the same. I'm sure I've told my good friend Max the same thing at some point. So, but it's just like, it's interesting considering she be up in Halle face with
that's where it's wrong at.
She have
that's
the Ruby face. Like, pick one, babe.
Right.
Whose side are you on?
You can be Ruby friend, and you can give your friend that type of advice, but don't be in the girlfriend face as well. That's just wrong. And Halle is the sweetest person, and Krishan was dead ass wrong for that because she was all in Halle face, so that was wrong. And so Blueface decides. You said Krishan's bitch.
That's what I said.
So Blueface decided to dog Krishan for basically being in Halle and DDG and Ruby's business. He called her out on it, saying she's fake. What type of friend does that? And you were in her face. And mind y'all, he's still gonna be with Krishan. He's selling her out like a dog. He's selling her out now, but they still together. And he even posted about her. He basically was secretly recording her, which is such a bitch thing to do.
Exactly.
It's such. I would hate, and I will say this. I'm saying this for everybody that's listening. It is way worse. I'm just now starting to see. It's way worse for a man to be jealous of you and hate you than a female.
Mm-hmm.
Female hate, okay, yeah, you can deal with it. A man secretly being jealous of you,
that's a whole beast. That's a whole different beast.
Please. Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame. So he basically was recording her one time. They're just talking, boyfriend and girlfriend, how, you just talk.
Yeah.
She was saying some things about girls this one girl, DJ, was it DJ Sky?
Yeah, DJ Sky.
So DJ Sky, not really sure who she is, but she was talking about her, said a couple of things. She also said a couple of things about Bia. I fuck with Bia. I like Bia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said a couple of things or whatever. So yeah, Blueface basically put that out there, and that was whack. It was just not cool at all.
It's him recording them and holding on to them. Like, so you just recorded her going off and you was just waiting for a time to release it? Like, you're a girl. You're a 14-year-old girl. There's nothing more to that. Who holds on to receipts like that? Like, what grown man is holding on to receipts like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you finna post it? You could have been said something about her being a fake friend if that was the case. But you waited for this opportunity for her to like basically hang herself for you to then add fuel to the fire. It's weird. All right, we're gonna start up again, going into going into what's the boy name? Little baby. So we're zooming in
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay, and then I guess so. What was it exactly, Max? Little baby reached out to Krishan.
You said what he said?
Yeah.
He was just, I guess he told her like she has potential, to, with I guess he was saying like with the music and stuff. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I guess I should have if we finna talk about it, but yeah, he was just saying like she has potential, and Blueface was just like potential to fuck you.
Yeah, I heard what Blueface said. That's just more proof that he just be hating on her, and he's really be trying to hold her back. I think, like he really wants to keep her in his pocket.
Right.
And she really needs help to get up out from underneath him, because she really don't need him at all.
Right. And he's only relevant because her, like, who was talking about a Blueface before Krishan?
Exactly. But really, that's all I even want to talk about them right now. Let's move to someone else. Who else we going to talk about? Monique. Let's talk about Miss Monique. What was the movie called? The Reading?
Yeah, on BET Plus.
I heard it was really good. You watched it, right?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, I know you like scary movies. I'm surprised you haven't. Everyone I've heard talk about it said it was really good. Either way, was it on the Sherry Shepherd show, or were they on like some type of live or something? I don't know. Either way.
Podcast. They have a podcast.
Okay, so it was Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whitfield. And
Kim Whitley.
I'm sorry, Kim Whitley. They were talking about the movie and saying how good it is and how good of an actor Monique is. And then Sherry goes on to say, sometimes Monique's mouth gets her into a little bit of trouble, but that she's still a really good actor and she wishes she hadn't been blackballed. Monique goes into, Monique modes, typing up a whole essay, telling that, basically saying how they shouldn't have said that or whatever, that was a backhanded compliment. What are your thoughts, friend?
So my thoughts on it is, I feel like it was not an ill intent towards Monique. However, Monique did take it that way a little bit. I don't feel like Sherry meant anything like that. She was really like saying like the movie is really good. Like she was just saying, you know what, everybody know. Monique hasn't, been work, and she didn't even say, she was just saying, what everybody knows, basically, in regards to, she's always getting into it with someone, which we have all seen that. So it's not like it's a lie. She was just saying what's true. But I guess, Monique didn't care for it, how she, brought it up, or even said that, although she did thank her for, for the positive things that she did say. But I mean, Monique has the right to feel how she wants to feel. I mean, at the end of the day, they did say her name, so it's not like she went picking for a argument, they brought her name up, so she has the right to respond. But I don't even feel like it's a big deal. Like, Monique, please don't try to not like them now.
I feel like
It's
Monique
just too
proved
much.
their point.
That situation is too petty.
I feel like Monique proved
Yeah,
their point. She stayed running
yeah.
her damn mouth. Plain and simple. You are
And I
being
like
difficult with
Mimi.
somebody.
I just want her
I
to
don't
be quiet
I don't have a problem with
sometimes.
her. As someone who always also runs her mouth and is always often getting in it with someone, I wouldn't take offense to that. You damn right. That's all I will say. You damn Skippy. I do. I'm a speak up, and if that gets me in trouble, so damn be it. I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't I feel like Monique be trying to fight everybody sometimes. Like just can't let it go. Take a
Right.
rest. Put it down. It's all right. It really is all right. Hello, what is she saying? Hello, my beautiful babies. Just
Hello, my
relax.
baby.
Hello, my
My
babies.
sisters.
Yes, if it ain't a bonnet, it's a black ball, it's an Oscar, it's a Netflix special, it's a headline, it's a something. Just it's okay. Take some of that weight off of your shoulders. Just relax a little bit. Decompress. Everything
No.
don't gotta be a
But I
battle.
mean, shout out to her. She is back working. She's in
Mm-hmm.
BMF. So shout out to
She
that.
was good in
I did
BMF.
like her
I ain't
acting.
seen the new episode, but that last one she was in
I
BMF.
didn't either. Well, I
Okay.
fell asleep on it, but
You were
we'll
supposed
be
to call me.
rewatching.
You ain't call me, so I guess we'll watch it later, huh? Anyway, we'll talk about it after the pod. Next topic. Next topic.
Next topic, let's bring up your favorite guy.
Lil Duval and
Tell the people
his
what
weird
Mr.
ass
Duval has going
tweets.
on.
Lil Duval, Lil in his name, even though he is exactly 80, grown ass man, had been tweeting some very disturbing things some years ago. I'm just going to read a couple of them. Whenever my daughter's period starts, that's when I'm going to be the first dude to dog her out. End of the tweet. No context for that. Okay. Hashtag Justin Bieber possessed fan. Hey Justin, could you please rape me and my daughter, then hit me with a bat if I get out of line? So most of y'all saying y'all started thinking about sex 11 or 12. Okay, cool. My daughter is moving in with me at 10. Be real, fellas. If you fucked a girl and she has a daughter, then you seen grow up. Would you fuck her when she grew up? I'm assuming he's meaning the daughter. Those were just
Right.
the tweets that popped up, that people pulled up. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, he hasn't spoken on it. Max, have you seen anything?
No, but he has been posting.
Okay, so not
That's
addressing it.
normal.
Okay, not addressing it. All right then. I don't care for Lil Duval. I don't think he likes women very much, and I feel like these prove that fact. So, yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
And I wanted to know more context on the tweet that he said, y'all daughters start thinking about, well, no, y'all kids start thinking about sex at 11 or 12. Cool, mom moving in with me at 10. What did he mean by that?
Right. I really need
I'm just
context on all of
confused.
them. Being honest.
Yeah, it just wasn't given. I mean, I get the whole, like, you can be a comedian, you can be funny without just being weird and disturbing. Like, yeah, it wasn't funny. Like, it was just.
Would they have been funny 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I still don't think so. I'm just going to. All right, cool. I just wanted to be sure. You know, I can be a little biased when there's people on wax, so sometimes I got to check in, make sure I ain't doing it. Yeah, I didn't find it funny.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been funny. And I'm in no type of way am I the person that am so sensitive, because the world is very sensitive now with a lot of things. But that was just It
I'm
wasn't
sensitive.
funny 10 years ago, and it's not funny now.
I'm sensitive. Okay,
Yeah,
that's so
I'm
sad.
not too much. But yeah, so yeah,
Next
I don't
topic.
know. Duval hasn't spoke up on it. I
I don't
guess
think he
he's not.
will. And
Yeah, I don't think he will.
yeah, weird. If y'all like him still, I'm judging you. Okay. Next. We got Lil Durk posting India on Valentine's Day. He posted a picture of her and said, "Happy Valentine's Day to a wonderful woman that made me a man. I love you," and tagged her. And this was he posted her on his story. And then I guess when people were saying stuff about it, he said, "I post because I wanted to. The internet don't run dirt. Try the troll with another motherfucker. Leave certain people alone." That's all he said. India tweeted later and said, "Let it go." No, first she said, people don't respect boundaries at all. I try. Ooh, people don't really respect boundaries at all. I try I think is what she meant, best to be respectful and not put on a show. But people don't respect my choices. Let it go. So, go ahead, friend.
Okay.
All right. So, what you think
So,
about it, friend?
so how I feel about it is I'm loving the energy, India. I'm loving her. I'm loving to see her put her foot down because no, you're not just gonna do what you want to do to me and then think that all of these gifts and extravaganza and all of this materialistic things is just gonna win me back. So she's just putting her foot down like, no, I'm standing on it. You need to respect the fact that I do not want to be with you right now because at this point you're not respecting me. So not if you're not respecting me, you're doing what, friend?
You disrespectful.
Period. You're disrespecting me. So I'm rolling with India on this. Dirt trying to put out an album. I guess he's just trying to be in the, public eye again. I do like Dirt music. I will say that. But yeah, terrible boyfriend.
I agree with you.
Wonderful gift giver. Wonderful gift giver. Terrible boyfriend.
I agree with you. Lastly, I just wanted us to touch on JT doing her interview with Angie Martinez. Specifically them talking about the state of the city girls or kind of what's gonna happen with them or whatever, especially since they really haven't been seen together too much.
They do stay in
Basically,
different states, though.
yeah, they do stay in different states. Basically, JT was just like, hopefully, egos don't cause them to break up or men don't cause them to break up. So it's kind of just like, I feel like they're both very much living like two separate lives. Carisha had
Right.
already said, like, I don't know if she tweeted it or said it, but talking about if she had retired from rap. So I don't know, friend. I kind of feel like I don't see them not working out or staying together like as a group very long, which kind of sucks. I like them together.
Right. So I do agree. I do like them together more as a duo. However, JT definitely slides. Well, basically, I feel like they're not going to be together in the group for too much longer. And I will say one of the reasons I do think that is because P and Coach, the owners of QC, the label that they're on, recently just sold their catalog to like this other music group to get them like known like worldwide, more worldwide, I guess. So it's just like they already done sold their catalog. But I mean, with the City Girls, I do feel like Carisha is more, she has the podcast, she has the Carisha Please, she has the car, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's with Diddy. And yeah, it's just two different lifestyles. I feel like
Right.
Carisha is the mom and the party girl still. JT is home with her man and her cats or her dogs and come out when she has to come out. I do not feel like this will affect their friendship. I feel like it's too I feel like they're too deep in for anything to like they may disagree, and get into it some days like any normal friends do, but I don't feel like they will fall out over this. But I don't see them as a duo too much longer.
Me
I don't.
either. Yeah. I feel
And the
like
Single Girls era was so fun. Like
right. It was a moment. It was an era. I
it
just
was
don't see it continuing on. It just kind of. I feel like it had its time. It had its little stamp.
right.
I just don't see
Right.
them kind of coming together that much anymore. They're just kind of in two different places. Carisha's really giving like socialite, like she
Right.
really just trying
Right.
to live up under Diddy. I feel like JT can continue on and have like a good solo music career because she really can spit, and that'll just be that. That'll be the two of them, and it'll be their thing. Maybe Carisha will pop up on a song every now and then, but I don't see it being like a whole, a thing anymore for real, for the most part.
Right. And that would be a cute thing. So that was another question I was going to ask you really quick. Do you think JT would do good solo? Because we all know she can rap, but do you feel like she would be
Uh,
able to, put out consistently songs by herself on
I
her,
think
like
she
her?
would, but I
Mhm.
feel like she's gonna be like a Summer Walker type where she's not really gonna do too many interviews. She's not really gonna be like in like
Right.
those spaces. She might pop up at an award show every now and then, but for the most part, she's just gonna drop her music and go back and do her like be home and then do a couple shows and then be home like that.
Right.
That's how I think she's gonna be, and I feel like we'd love that for her. I don't feel like it would be. It would
Right.
be
She deserves that. We have to think about it. This girl has literally made it and was sentenced to prison soon as she was getting signed, soon as she heard her and Carisha on the song with Drake. Like we have to think about that. Like she was in
right.
prison. She's coming out. She just wants to chill. She wants to do her. And who can blame her? JT, live your best life, girl.
Exactly. But that's really all we got for hot topics this week. So we're gonna go ahead and slide into some docket questions. The first one we finna do today was, would you pay for a first date? Go ahead, friend.
So, no, I would not. And I'll tell you why. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to ask me on the date. Not saying, yeah, no, I don't ask men for first dates. Not saying I am too good for it, actually. So moving along, yeah, no, I wouldn't because you asked me, you can at least all of that should be prepped. If you know you don't have the funds for it, just don't ask me on a date. How would I even know that you don't have the money if you don't ask me? That's the secret. You don't ask me and then we get on a date and I have to pay. Now, of course, I'm not about to just walk out or whatever it is. I'm going to pay, but I'm going to remember that. And that will be the last time because you don't try nobody like that now. It's no. So it's a no, friend. What about you?
Pretty much same thing. It's a no. Again, I would never ask you on a first date. If for some reason I slipped and bumped my head and lost my mind and did, then maybe. But
Right. If I ask you,
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
course.
then sure. But like I don't do that, so that wouldn't be the case. I would. The only caveat, if let's say we're on this date, I feel like I'm having a terrible time. I'm never going to talk to you again, and I'm in a good mood. I'm like, I'll pay for my food. Like, I'm not gonna talk to this man again. I'm finna pay for my food. That way, you can't be on no weird shit like that. You know, you can't hold nothing. You can't
Right.
try to hold nothing over me. I ain't even getting no free food out you. I pay for my stuff. I most likely drove myself here because I'm gonna be trusting y'all to pick me up. So
Right.
I pay. I'm a, pretend to go to the bathroom. Hey, let me pay for my food real quick to the waiter, and I'm a slide. And that's that on that. I will pay for my own food that way. Like, if I know I'm never going to speak to you again because you're either a lame or weird, or I'm just not really rocking with you like that, I would do that because, I was listening to someone else's podcast at one point, and they were talking about, or maybe it was a TikTok, I don't know. Either way, and the girl was saying, you're gonna go on some bad dates sometimes, and the guy's like, yeah, y'all are okay with that because y'all don't pay for it. And I was just like, I guess I feel you. So in a situation where it's a really bad date, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna, like when my mind's made up, while I'm sitting there,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna talk to you. I might pay for, like, I'll try at least to pay. If you're adamant, like, no, I'm not gonna fight it, but
Right.
I tried. That's really
So
it'd be weird.
yeah, more of the story.
Don't
Don't pay
ask
for the
people
person.
out if you don't have the
Right.
money.
Don't ask people out if you do not have the money.
If
And
you don't
ladies,
have discretionary funds, you should be focused on job applications, not DMs.
period.
Yeah,
The
that's that on
time and
that.
place for everything.
That's that on that. You know what I'm saying?
And okay, so we do have another doc question. And the question we also have today is, would you date a white man? Friend, what do you think about that?
Ooh, I don't know. In my heart of hearts, no. You know what I'm saying? No. But I
Right.
be seeing them on TikTok sometimes, and
Listen,
they be looking so happy. Them black women with them white men. I'm like,
yes.
damn.
And I've seen several of them.
They be looking so happy. I'm like, damn, y'all be having it like that, man. Like, I
Shout
really
out to
be
Amber
blowed.
and Ben.
No, for real, I be blowed. Like, but
But Ben comes from Amber.
right. Like, not even counting them. I don't count them as like a real, like, yes, they're an interracial couple, but like, they don't. Their love is so genuine, it don't even cross my mind almost.
Right.
I'm talking about them other ones, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's what I've been saying recently. If I'm 26 now, if by 28 I'm not engaged, I'm gonna start dating other men of color, like outside of black men, Mexican, whatever, Muslim, all of them, Arab, whatever you call it, all of them. If by 30 I'm not, then I'm gonna start trying out white men. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I'm getting old.
I love the planning. I
I'm
love the planning of it.
I've talked about this thoroughly with Drake. Like, I've had a whole plan, and if by 35, then I'll mess around and marry him. Because at that point, I'll have nothing left. I'll have put my all into this. But by that point, like, I can't do it. It's a lot. But it's a no for me. Just on a general, like, I've had the opportunity present itself on multiple occasions, and I just can never bring myself to do it. I'll think about it, and then I'm just like, are you, in the back of my head, I'm like, is he being like a weird fetish type person? Like, like, I only like dark chocolate. Like, ugh,
Right.
get off of me. That's what I be thinking. So it's a no. What about you, friend?
So, I always say this. Anybody that knows me, they just feel like I don't discriminate, and I don't.
You
If
don't.
I feel like you're attractive to me, I will talk to you. However, I have never, you know what? No, I have not. I have never talked to a white guy before. before, I have gotten approached by other races before. I always feel like it would be a yin and no, because we don't mix. So no, that was a bad comparison. But I always feel like I'm gonna be too much for them. Like they're not gonna be able to handle me. They're not gonna. I would be too black for them. I feel like I'm in the middle. So I am in the middle. Anybody that knows me, they call me an Oreo, but I just feel like the black side would be eating the white man up. So, and I have entertained a white guy before, and he was cute. Did I see myself in a relationship with him? Mm. But I am open. However, I do get approached more by black men, and yeah, so I'm not sure with the white man, but I will talk to a white man that I do find attractive. I will.
Okay.
It will be a totally new experience for me if I was to ever like go long with it, like be
What
talking
type
to
of
a
white
white
man? So you
man.
talking about like a Kelsey white man, or like a regular?
I'm talking about a Chelsea. I'm talking about a even Candace's husband,
Yeah.
Cameron
Chris. Or what Candace? Oh, you talking about that? Wait, who?
from Love Is Blind.
Oh, that's yeah. You said Candace's husband. I'm not talking about Chris Bassett.
Oh, what is her name?
That's her name's Lauren.
Lauren. Sorry,
Yeah.
Lauren.
I'm like,
Lauren.
not Chris
Okay,
Bassett.
Cameron.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, no, Chris. Okay. Cameron is okay. Cameron is okay, but I'm more of a Kelsey. That's my speed right there. A Kelsey. Who else can I think
I
of
can do
really
a
quickly
Cameron.
at the top? Cameron. He is handsome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He's this one that I'm finna say. He is corny. I could have put him on my corny list that we're gonna do later. Tom Hanks' son. He's handsome to me.
Chet Hanks.
He's handsome. He has hair. Yes, he has
Oh
his
my
perks.
gosh.
A Jason Tatum. That's.
I don't know who that is.
But Jason Tatum, is he biracial?
I don't know who that man is.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking at my
Okay, so moving along, but yeah, that's my preference. But I let me just say this: I would love to be married to a black man.
That man is not white. That is a biracial.
Cool.
Not white. Jason Tatum.
Oh, well, he half white.
He half white.
I do biracial too.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Okay, moving along.
Right along. Since you brought it up, friend, we finna go into our top 5 corny celebrities.
Let us know your list, friend.
Okay, we're gonna go shot for shot. You want me to just name my 5?
Yeah, let's go shot for shot.
All right, my first one, and I know you finna hit me for this one, but I gotta do it. I
know. I think I know who you're gonna do.
Drake.
I knew it.
He's so corny. Oh my gosh. He genuinely makes me cringe. Like, almost everything he does stresses me out. Like, no, he is so corn. Like, he's a corn ball. He's a corn on the cob. He's the entire cob. I can't. I don't see what y'all be seeing. Like, every time I be trying to give him a chance, he be proving them wrong. Every time. My last straw was that damn chain with them for the 41 times he thought about proposing. You are indeed the problem, sir. And I refuse to see it any other way.
You were about to propose to 42, 41
Something like that. Way too many times.
different women.
And stop putting cornrows in that baby hair. You're gonna pull out his damn edges. Damn white baby.
You just had to bring that up.
Putting them cornrows in that white baby hair. Gonna pull out all his edges. Got his scalp turning red.
Poor baby.
Anyway, Drake, yes. Corny. Who you got, friend?
I love your music, Drake. I'm delusional. So number one on the list is DJ Envy. And let me tell you,
Envy.
DJ Envy just literally like proves his every time. And I don't try to like him, so I'm not gonna lie. But every time, if I would try to like him, he just gives me so many reasons why I shouldn't. And he was on the radio the other day, and they were talking about the incident. They were talking about. So I'm gonna just say this incident because it was another one, but I can't even think what the topic was. But they did bring up the Busta Rhymes incident. And of course, DJ Envy was on Busta Rhymes' side. She shouldn't have touched him. And if it was this way and that way and da da da. And I do that. Like, DJ Envy just gives me bitch vibes. Like, he just, like, it was another incident. And he was just like, no, if I don't mess with you, I'm not, I'm not going to do it. Like, he's just so corny and lame. He's just so lame. Like, say that again.
He only like 5'6". He gives little boy energy.
Oh, I didn't know he was that short.
I don't know how short he is, but I know he's short. He's shorter than Charlamagne. Charlamagne only 5'8".
Oh wow! Now
Yeah,
I would at least thought he was taller than Charlamagne. But yeah, DJ Envy has to be on the top of my list. Mm-hmm. He's just lame, and it's just ill. Yeah. Who you have on number 2 on your list?
Number 2 should be no surprise to y'all. Goes to a man named Livingston Allen, aka DJ Aka motherfucking Demix. Mighty Mouse himself.
God. I don't know how I ain't think of him.
And girl, Mighty Mouse him damn self. I don't really need to explain this. If you don't know, you know. He's corny as hell. He only has smoke for women. He sits behind a computer. I feel like he gets his groceries delivered so that he can't get caught out in these streets to actually get.
Yeah, there's no way he'd be just out in these streets.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
He run his mouth too damn much. That's all.
You see, that's why he went on the internet when Lil Baby DM'd him privately asking him for his address. But he went on the internet saying, "Little baby, why you going on the internet saying it if you just so about it?"
Because he wants the clout. Because he's a cornball. So that's him. Go ahead, friend.
So number 2 on my list for today goes to CJ So Cool. If you don't know him, YouTube him.
He's corny.
He's just corny for many reasons. I can go on and on. This is the type of man that will literally blame his child, his biological child, for them not talking. Or if they get into something, an argument, mind you, you're an adult, she's a child. You're the father, she's the daughter. You literally will let your daughter get you so upset where you're not talking to her and blame her for why y'all are not talking. He's just so corny and lame. Like, y'all have to really be y'all have to know to know. If you don't know him, you're not going to understand. But if you know CJ So Cool, he's very lame.
Very.
So yeah, he has to get the list.
Next for me, and this is just ironic that we ended up speaking on him for Hot Topics. I already had this list before the tweets surfaced, so this is Lil Duval. As I said earlier, I ain't like this man for a very long time because he's always speaking on women. And I just find that very corny. Anytime there's a situation, a beef, something, he's always going to be in the comment section putting his 2 cents in. And I'm going to keep it $1.99. I ain't asked for his 2 cents. No one cares. Why is your 45, however old you are, grown ass self up in women's business consistently? I'll never see him speaking on no men. It's only girls. I just think that's cool.
Right.
And a little zesty. But I digress. Ooh, go ahead, friend.
So number 3 on my list goes to Whack 100.
Name is
and Whack 100 is Blueface manager.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just corny because him just being around Blueface and being his manager, that just cancels him altogether. But he's just lame, and I don't feel like he respects women, because he will sit there and cuss Krishan right along with Blueface and then be back in Krishan's face, just like Blueface
Ray
be back
J's manager too, right?
Oh, well, Ray J corny too.
During the whole like Kim Kardashian era, he was Ray J's manager, so he was trying to help with the whole sex tape situation. Yeah, he was his at the time.
He's such a fake fraud ass manager. But yeah, he had the list.
Next for me, he is very corny. We love him, but he is corny. And that goes to Mr. Ballard Woward.
Yes. I thought you was gonna really funny.
He is corny.
I thought you was good.
Who do you think I was gonna say?
Girl, Russell Wilson.
Oh, no. I didn't want to put him on there because that's not the corny I'm going for.
Right. He's the good corny.
That he is. No, Ballard Woward. We love his music. He's a great performer. We really grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? But he's very corny. I will never forget that Instagram video he posted, trying to like acting like he was hiding from these quote unquote girls, like as if they were gonna mob him. Mind you, these are like 12, 13, 14-year-old girls today. Like, they don't know who that man is. And he's pretending like covering his face, like, oh no, like trying to like hide from them. No, they weren't even looking his way. And I was just like, wow. The Bow Wow challenge. Like, remember that, y'all? Posted pretending he was in first class when he was very much in coach. Yeah.
That was really bad.
Love the music though, Shad.
I just want to say I caught secondhand embarrassment from that. As you were telling us. I did.
It's embarrassing.
But I love Bow Wow. He's my childhood crush. I completely love him. You can be corny and I can still love you.
Exactly.
I love him. I love his music. Yeah, but I understand. I ain't gonna knock you for that because he does some corny things. But he's a great dad.
Yes.
I will say that.
Yes. We love him. Go ahead, friend.
So, number 4 on my list is YK Osiris. I feel like YK Osiris is a good person. Like, he's cool. Like, he seems like he's cool to be around, but he definitely is very corny. Like, he's just like lame. Like, it just gives like he wants to fit in so bad, and he just do like stuff that the kid that's from the suburbs, but one act like he from the hood. Like, it just gives
his name?
Just wants to King. Yes. It just gives he wants to fit in too much, but he does seem like a good human being, a good individual. Sweet. Right. But corny, right. He just had to make the list for that reason.
And my last one goes to a corny king, if you will. He's known his whole career for being corny, Um, some may call him a rapper. He himself calls himself a rapper. I can't name but one of his songs. So, that indeed would be Mr. Nick Cannon.
Oh my God, man, I was like, wait, where's she going with this? What's she talking about?
Nick Cannon, Mr. Father of 12. Alright. I don't really need to explain why he's corny. We all know he's corny. He's not even funny. He's just corny. Like, when he be on Wild 'N Out, we don't be laughing at his jokes. DJ G-Rack just gives him the bell because it's his show.
He gives him a buzzer. He do.
Every once in a while, yeah, he will. But them bells,
He gotta even it out.
yeah. His music, yeah. You know what I'm saying? His movies, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he hosts well. He's a good host. What show?
He is. And he seems like a really nice dude. He really do though.
Yeah.
Buchanan doesn't seem like he just seems like he does a lot. He's gotten a lot of people on, all them people on Wild 'N Out. Like, he looks out for a lot of people. So we will give him that.
But he's 100% corny. Like,
Right.
there's not a not corny bone in his body.
So what? I would like to ask, what is the one song that you know by him?
It's called Gigolo featuring R.
I
Kelly.
knew you was going to say that.
That's the only song anyone knows. Yeah. That's
okay. I just had to see if we was on the same page, because that's the one song I know as well.
And what's your last
So I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna tell you who I had and who I'm giving it to. Now that I'm thinking, because I could not think for nothing who could be on my corny list. Now, a couple of them, was top off the head. I know. So for this one, I did put DDG, but I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna put DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, very corny.
Khaled is a very, very corny man.
Yeah.
However, I love the way he treats his what he calls her, his wife. I'm gonna say wife. I love the way he treats his wife and the woman in his family. Well, as far as always, now whatever he do, as far as
I said he's okay.
Yeah, whatever he do in that relationship, I'm not talking about that. But as far as him, like, just speaking up on women all the time and how amazing we are, because we are, and all that we do, like the way he talks about her, I love that. Like, I want my man to brag on me like that. Just brag on me like that. I love it. So I do like that. But yeah, he's very corny. Very corny. Very corny. He's a corny nigga with money.
Very.
Basically. And yeah, that completes our top 5 corny celebrities.
So next, I think we're just going to do a little bit of a debate. I don't know if you guys don't know this, but me and Max tend to argue a little bit. We like to go back and forth. We literally argue about stuff all the time. So we had to figure out what topic we were going to debate about this time. We, for whatever reason, couldn't think of anything. This was the best we could come up with because I don't know why. We just couldn't think of anything. So we're going to put like 10 minutes on the clock. We'll each have 5 minutes to really just say our points. The topic is going to be dating a bi man or a man who also deals with men. All right, that's really what it is. I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak on it first, friend. I'm gonna let you just talk. I'll talk, and we can kind of go do our little counterpoints afterward. All right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, how I feel about it, and this is, I'm telling you how I feel about it, right?
Yeah, this is just our personal preference. No shade, no hate.
My personal, right, okay. my personal preference for me, and I am speaking for me, as in Maxine, I do not want a man who has been with other men. Call me old school, but I'm more of the if you were, if you are or were, or call yourself used like being attracted to men, I'm just going to always see you as gay. Or you can be bi. You can be bi. You just won't be bi with me. So that's just how I feel about it. I want a man that only likes women. Um, that's just how I feel about it for my preference. So no, I would not date a man that is bi. No ill to them or no hate to them. Do your thing. I just don't want to. That is not saying that I have anything against them or nothing like that. I just wouldn't date a man that is bi. What about you, friend?
All right. Personally, I wouldn't care. I don't think I would really care. And the reason I say that is I feel like most of y'all niggas be gay. Y'all just be gay. Y'all just be gay. And then that's really all it is. Like I be on that side of TikTok. I be hearing the stories. There are way too many of the girls that be messing with too many quote unquote straight men. They be going home to their kids, to their baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? So y'all fucking niggas who fuck niggas anyway. I rather just know about it. That way I can make sure I can peep all of what's going on. I like to have all the facts, all the tea. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be popping perks and hanging out with y'all friends. Like that's not suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be wanting to hang out with y'all homeboys every day of the week. That's not suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sorry, y'all just be gay. So for me personally, it wouldn't bother me like that. Like, not to say that I would be cool with you, you know, going back and forth. Like, nah, you fucking with me, you fucking with me. But I just feel like there's far too many of them who do it. I'd rather you be upfront about it than going behind my back. Because, you know what I'm saying? You love my life, and then I found out 10 years later that you used to get down with the get down. That's gonna break my heart. We got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna ruin. Like, imagine how blowed you would be, Max. No, for real. Versus knowing up front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if I know up front, we won't have the 2 kids.
I'm just saying, like, it could have just been a, you know, that you tried it out one time with the one time, you know. Hey, they was in jail, they was locked up. Who knows? I personally, I just feel like that's really why I don't care. I just feel like it's far too prevalent. It happens. It's way more common than y'all like to think it is. Some of y'all listening right now, your baby daddy is getting bent over, or he's doing the bending. Either way,
and y'all need to be upfront about it. Y'all really
need to be upfront about it, and it's okay. There's really nothing wrong with it. Okay, it's fine.
And if you do happen to find,
thank you.
And on the other foot, if you do run into somebody that's like me, you know, that don't care for it, just be upfront. We'll still respect you for coming and telling us, you know. Just be upfront about it.
At least he not having no baby on you. You know what I'm saying? That would hurt me worse. That would be worse.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You dating a man would be worse for me.
I'm sick of you.
Now, I'm not saying with a baby, but out of the 2, I would say if I found out you were gay, or if you had a baby, I would be more hurt with you being gay.
Because, like, with that, there's nothing I could do to be more like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a nigga. You know? but that's just a
Right.
whole bitch. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. You just want her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
no. No. That I would have. You know what I'm saying? Now I really gotta fight
Right.
both of y'all. The two of them could jump. I could at least beat the girl. I'ma just be real. So, and that's really just to me me personally. I don't know. I don't think it would be that big a deal because I just feel like y'all be gay. I feel like
I
most
do say a
people
lot of gays are gay. I will say
You
that my
do.
gay radar
Max be the
is
first person
on
to call
point.
somebody gay. And that's why I'm like,
I will. I will. And I admit it. I'm working on myself with that. But yeah, no, it's not for me. Even and if I think you are, that just eliminates you already. You don't even know that you eliminated.
I really just want, it wouldn't bother me. I would just, I appreciate honesty. I respect honesty. I would rather you just be upfront about it and we could just go from there. It's not gonna, to me, it's not a deal breaker. Having 5 baby moms, deal breaker. Being under 5'8", deal breaker. That one, not. It's not. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? No job, deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's really nothing either one of us is gonna say that's gonna change the other one's mind because it is what it is. It's very much like the Chris Brown situation. There's nothing I can say that's gonna make Max not like Chris Brown. Chris Brown could spit in my face. Chris Brown could spit in my face in front of Maxine. She would say I was the problem.
No.
She would say I'm the problem. She would say,
I would be like, well, Alicia, what did you do to him? He's a tourist. What did
right
you
there.
do to him?
You were standing right there.
I'm kidding. Alicia, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I would not. No, that would be the day. Alicia, you have my word. If Chris Brown was to ever spit on you, that would be the day he would be completely kicked out of my life. Okay, I just want you to know
there's a boundary somewhere. Thank God. Oh my gosh. I was literally, because I was saying that, I was like, I didn't want to bring it up in Hot Topics because I was like, it's going to be too long of a debate and it's going to take up the rest of the episode. Like,
it would be no episode. It would be no.
I was on the phone with dude and I was just like, I was going back and forth with her on Twitter a little bit. We don't need to bring it up today.
No, let's just not.
Because no, I'm not arguing with somebody. I'm not going hard for nobody that's not going to let me in their section. And that's really
Alicia.
He don't like black women. He don't like fat women. He don't like me.
Conversation and Hot Topics is over.
I'm just saying. This is segueing into men we wouldn't deal with, and I wouldn't deal with a man who don't like black women.
Just introduce the game and leave Chris out of it.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it then. So we're just gonna end things off with a quick little red flag game. I'm gonna let you go first with yours, friend.
Okay. So we're going back and forth like one.
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
Okay. So he's a 10, but he has 2 kids and stay with his baby mother for financial reasons.
He's a 1. Why are you even talking to me? Y'all are together. Y'all are fucking.
You have a whole family.
That's your wife. Why are you talking to me? I'm finna tell her, matter of fact. Why? I'm finna snitch. Why are you bothering me?
What's yours?
He's a 7, but he sleeps on his back with his hands crossed, like he's in a coffin.
You're a 5. You're a 5.
You're a 5?
Because You're not a 10. You're not close enough to a 10. I can see if you said 8. You're moving up there. But why are you being weird, sleeping like you're in a coffin? No. Uncross your arms. Or I'm going to just have to uncross your arms because that's weird.
No, he's gonna move him back. That's how he sleeps, on his back with his hands crossed over his chest.
Yeah, you're a 5. And I'm not sleeping with you.
Go ahead.
He's a 6. Good sex. But only like to talk to you during the day. Like at night, he just disappears, and you don't hear from him till the next morning. So I say
sex during the day
around 6:30. Yeah, so that's when y'all do get to have sex.
He's a 2. That nigga got a wife at home.
He got something else at home. Something.
Yeah, that's a red flag for
you got
real.
a double life or something.
Very, very much. Okay, he's a 4, but he can carry a conversation and is a very good communicator.
He's a 4.
No, like the conversations be really good. Like y'all could be on the phone for hours. You know what I'm saying? He always gonna check in, all that.
Okay. He's a 5.
Oh wow.
No, but I love a man who can keep good conversation. So I'll be nice and give him a 7, but it would never go above a 7. No, I'm the type of person, I can't really get down with the get down. If I don't somewhat find you attractive, like I have to find you attractive in my own way. Like you have to be attractive to me. You can be ugly to other people, but as long as I think you're cute, you'll have a chance with me.
Right,
but if I don't find you, like if I can't find anything, it's gonna be hard for me. We can always, keep a conversation and things like that, but it's not gonna move past that. So
attraction grows. So even if you're not like immediately attracted, like the vibes can definitely boost you up a little bit if you can get the vibes going, right? Your turn. Your last. Your turn.
Okay. So the last one I have is he's an 8. He spoils you, but his breath always stinks.
Am I able to help? Like, is nothing working? What's the problem?
He made it. It's just bad.
He's a 5.5. But we're gonna work on it. Yeah, we're gonna get that brown Listerine, that old school. You know what I'm saying? That one that leaves the chest burning. Yeah.
Right. We're gonna go ahead and take a little stroll down to the dentist.
Get that good flow.
See what's going on.
Okay, my last one, and I know you're gonna have me dead with this one. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
He's a 9, but he mainly listens to women music, aka a Summer Walker, a Janae Aiko, a Nicki Minaj.
And what number was he?
He's a 9.
He's a 5. And I'm only saying that because I don't mind you listening to women music. However, if you would have said some Mary J. Blige, he listened to that old Tony Braxton, I can get down with that. Okay, I can get down with that. But when you go to, and Nicki, I love Nicki Minaj. She spit better than niggas and women. But Nicki Minaj. What are you? What are
I
you
mean,
listening to?
all women, but like I'm giving examples of like the vibes he be getting. And I mean, he listens
Yeah,
to them
no,
by
you were
himself.
five. You were five. You were five.
Oh
Cause
my
what?
gosh. I knew you was going to do that.
What's the point? What is the purpose of that?
I
To
literally
only
picked these because I knew you were going to give crazy answers.
no. Mm-mm.
That's hilarious.
That's just weird at this point.
OMG. All right, well, y'all know what type of music to not listen to around Max if you're trying to get down with her. All right,
Don't
y'all.
know.
That's pretty much what we got for this week. We appreciate you listening. Tune in next week for another fabulous episode. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Max.
And this is I Don't Know, Friends. Stay messy.